Hello, everybody. Welcome back. All right, December Daily. This is going to be How Does This Time of Year Make You Feel and Why? Number 5. Okay, so this is officially my first December Daily journal session with you guys, but it's day 17. So, how you like those apples? I don't follow the rules, guys. Okay, so looking through my journal, trying to find a page to go ahead and use, and I chose this one. Here I have a really pretty napkin that I had picked this up last year as part of my stash for Christmas, and kind of held on to it thinking I wanted to use it in one of my personal journals, use one of them in my personal journals. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and use that. All right, so what am I doing? Okay, I had to get up and get my water brush. I forgot what I had done. So yeah, this is a fun little tip. If you use napkins in your journals, get yourself a paintbrush with some water or a water brush, and then you can paint where you want to rip your napkin. Here I'm just doing the edges so that I don't have straight edges. I wanted it to kind of look a little frayed and worn. And then another tip, which you'll see in just a minute, if you don't want to use Mod Podge, which I personally don't love Mod Podge because where I live it kind of gets a little sticky and tacky, and it's just not my favorite medium to use. I have it, I'll use it once in a while, but here, instead of the Mod Podge or matte medium, which is another good alternative, I'm just using my glue stick. So super easy, already had it sitting there ready to go, and didn't have to dirty a brush, didn't have to get out water to clean it up. Super done, quick and fast. So just sticking this down, and then just separating the pages so that they're not gonna be troubling each other. And then here I pulled out a Tim Holtz stamp set. Spoiler alert, I ended up not using that stamp. I thought I was going to do a border with it, but then I kind of went a different direction, and instead I grabbed my little box of goodies. These are just some paper scraps and other coffee dyed papers that I want to use, and some stickers, and you see there's a Project Life card in there. So just going through trying to find some scraps that I kind of wanted to keep this page kind of monotone, creams and golds and whites. So looking through trying to find some things that I can use to collage with, and there we go, and there's my face. So all right, getting ready to get going here. So I'm just gonna do a collage. I think I'll probably stop talking. It's pretty self-explanatory, just laying stuff down. I'll be completely honest though with you. This is the first actual page spread that I journaled in this journal. This is a large journal. There's a lot of surface area. And I don't know, maybe, I don't know what my thing is with this, but maybe because it's December Daily, I don't know why, but I'm feeling a little bit, I don't want to say overwhelmed, but apprehension. Not 100% confident with what I was putting together here. It really came together in the end, but it took me a little bit longer than I normally do. I think maybe I was in my head too much. I need to figure out how to turn that off sometimes. So I think what I'll go ahead and do is let you watch me do this collaging, and I'll come back in a little bit and kind of circle back with you in the end. All right, so here I am looking in my another little bag of goodies, and I found these little stars that I had made last year. The way that I made them was I took a couple sheets of book page, and those were all coffee dyed, and then I added gesso to them. And actually, these are patchwork with some scraps. So along with the book page, I had glued some scraps to scrap pieces of paper to the book page before I did the gesso, and then I sewed where the scraps met, and then after I did the patchwork, I cut out the star shapes, and then I sewed around the edge of each of the stars. So went back and found some more ephemera. This was Pink Paisley Yuletide collection. I don't know how old that is. I found that at Tuesday morning. I'm going to warn you, I zoom in really close to these stars here in just a second, so I apologize for that. I did not realize how far in I actually zoomed, so but I just found a couple stars, kind of keeping in that monochromatic theme that I've got going on, and then I'm going to glue these down using my Fabri-Tac glue, which people say that the Beacon 3-in-1 is basically the same thing. They're both made by Beacon. I've tried the 3-in-1 glue and it's fine. I actually prefer the Fabri-Tac. I don't know, maybe it was the time of year that I was using it. I don't even honestly remember what time of year it was, but it seemed like it didn't hold as well as the Fabri-Tac does. So anyway, take that with a grain of salt. If you completely disagree, that's great. I might need to prove myself wrong on that. I might need to just try it again. But it didn't work as well on the fabric. So there you have it. So, and then as you can see, my journaling magically appeared off to the right side there. And I'm not going to tell you exactly what I wrote, but I kind of wrote that this time of year is awesome. However, for me, it does kind of include a lot of stress, and I'm very, very busy in this time of year, just with work, and then I play with a lot of different groups at church, and you're just naturally busier at this time of year when you do that kind of stuff. And I work in retail. I work in e-commerce, and as you can imagine, this time of year is very important to the company. And so we're just extra busy at this time of year. So what I wrote was kind of just, yes, while this time of year is fantastic and awesome and magical, there's also another side of it that it can be very lonely for some people. I don't have kids, I don't have a significant other. So there's times when it can get a little bit lonely, and, you just stay busy so that you don't think about that too much or you don't have time. But, just kind of wrote about all of that, I'm going to be real in my journals. It's not all happy, funky, happy-go-lucky times. So, and okay, so let me talk to you about the stamps that I have here. I don't remember exactly where I got this. I want to say it's from AliExpress, but it's just a little collection of numbers and different kind of fonts and sizes and stuff. And so I just found the big number 5 because that was the journaling prompt that I did this time. And then in kind of a teal color, a light teal color, I did a couple other number 5s. And then here I'm just kind of adding some embellishment. And so there we have it. That's my first journaling prompt for December Daily. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye!